Alright, so thank you for clicking on the video. If you're new to the channel, we're here to try to give you the best information that we have. In this video, we're going to show you some checkpoints that you can actually check off to make sure you're doing a correct push-up to where you don't feel it on your back or your shoulder. So we're going to use Jules right here as a demonstrator. Notice how she's set up right now. Her wrists and her shoulders are equally aligned. Another thing to kind of have a checkpoint is you want to have your knees right where Jules is. That's perfect. Notice how it's aligned with her shoulder as well, and it's not close together. Can you go close together, please, Jules? If it's close together, do you feel anything on your core?
No.
She said no, right? So if you kind of have a staggered stance around shoulder width and you're doing your push-up, you want to tighten up your core so you can have more explosiveness coming up and down. So can you do that one more time, please? Nice. And up. And so one more time. If you go at a 45-degree angle, boom, you see how all that is relaxed at the same time. This is also squeezing, and that's what you really want. Come back up. Alright, so we're going to show you how to do a floor press. This is another great way of doing a push-up if you're not quite ready to do a push-up with your knees off the ground. So what you're going to do, you're going to have the same angle as you would doing a regular push-up or knees on the ground push-up. Notice how she's already set up with a 45-degree angle and her shoulders are relaxed. Now all she want to do is just squeeze up her core and just press up. Go ahead, Jules. Boom. There you go. And come back down. And notice her path of her elbow. It is at a 45-degree angle at all times. Okay, go back up again. So 45 straight, and then when she's coming down, 45 all the way down. Boom, and that's how you do a proper floor press. Notice that her legs are straight out as well. I forgot to point that out. If you want activation on your core as well, then just straighten out your legs. If you can't do that, then you could just do it with your knees up. Can you bring up your knees? Boom. And then if you're at this point, you just want to press your feet on the ground as you're pushing up. Go ahead, Jules. Boom. So all that should be focused and forced from here all the way up here. All right, so the next thing we're going to show you is the bench press. It is almost exactly the same thing as the floor press. Instead now, you're going to have to rely on your stability of your shoulders and your back to keep it up. So what we're going to do is have a 45-degree angle again, just like our regular push-up and our floor press. And when you're coming up, it should look exactly like the floor press. So nice and 45-degree, just like that. Coming down, nice and 45-degree as well, just like that. And this is where I want you to stop, around here. So you notice how her elbow is at 45-degree and it's just right below her body. A lot of people, they go too far and it gives them too much of a stretch. If the weight is really heavy, then it has a better chance of tearing some muscles there. So this is where I want you to be. Can you just press up one more time? Boom. And come down. Notice the path of her elbow, just like the other videos, nice and 45 degrees. That's how you do a bench press. All right, so we are now to the bench press, the famous bench press, right? So there are a few other checkpoints I want to go over before we even do a bench press. So you want to lay right in the center of the bar. So if you don't know how that would look like, if you just look up, so notice how her eyes are aligned with this part, this little grip right here. If it is right aligned to it, then you should know that it is centered to your body. Another thing before you grip it is you want to make sure you're about shoulder width to a little bit more than shoulder width apart while you grab the bar. So she is perfect right there. Reason for this is when she's going down, she can actually mimic the 45-degree angle of their elbow, just like the other clips. We're just going to show you real quick. And notice how her legs are firmly on the ground. So it is not up, it is not tiptoes or anything. Reason for this is just like the other clip. She want to drive her feet down so she can transfer all that power to her arm and press up. So Jules, whenever you're ready, show us a bench press, please. There you go. So look at the path of her elbows again. That is perfect. and just explode up. Boom. Let's do one more because you're just so strong. And that is how you do a bench press. Thank you very much, Jules.
Okay, so thank you for clicking on the videos and taking your time to watch the videos. Once again, if any information helped you at all, just give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. I know that the videos aren't up to par yet, but then we are still working on it. If you can't tell, our team is really new at making videos, but we are hoping that the information actually helps you. And as time goes, hopefully our video quality and our editing skills will get a lot better. So once again, if anything in our videos make you go oh, or just make you realize something new, just give us a like, a subscribe, a comment, and thank you for watching, and stay tuned.